those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly. Back and forth. Unbelievable.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. No good from Booker. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often.
And so it's a close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game after one half. Everybody, a competitive matchup for Oklahoma City. We'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
The shot's good from Westbrook. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often in their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And Durant sends it back. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook's got the ball. From deep, Len grabs the board.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
And stolen by Booker. Here's Knight. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard 1s and 2s, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He'd really improve his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year, and that was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, not only was the shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically, but now to take the next step, he has to cut down the turnover.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And one thing that Phoenix had for them last season was depth. A very good bench, and they provided a good scoring punch when called upon.
A 3 ball, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Warren. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists in the game. Well, Phoenix did have a strong bench, best scoring bench in the NBA in terms, Clark, of points per minute play.
Yeah, and you know, it really helped them, that bench strength, keep the pace of the game up. They were 3rd in the league in fast break points last year. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. There's the bucket. Good. Ibaka's got 8.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
The dish now to Warren. Goes up on the wing. Westbrook pulls it in.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good from Booker. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City, and we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Suns shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Len out there with Warren. And it's Booker in at the small forward. Knight kicks to Len. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Here's Bledsoe, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player, and that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Well, Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Another miss by Westbrook.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Booker. Here's Len. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Durant. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Intercepted. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Westbrook with a wide open look. The 10-footer finds the target.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
For 3, Bledsoe. Here's Len. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.